Here's a video of our drive up here, and check out the car that's on the trailer that we found above Atlanta today. Keep your eye for it. This is just a short version. So here is our trip from Fort Myers to Nashville in not nearly the amount of time it took me to do it. All right, guys, I don't know what that is. Let's see. That is a Shelby. That is somebody's Shelby that's welded together. It's either a Shelby, it looks like a Shelby, looks like a 70. It looks like a shorty car, like somebody made a shorty Mustang. That's so weird looking. It looks short, like somebody put it together short. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, nope, that's a GT350 Shelby. It's a GT350 Shelby. So that's looks like a 69 or a 70 GT Shelby. It says GT350, it's definitely a 68 or a 69. I'm not sure. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Good morning, folks. Turn this off. Good morning, guys. I'm gonna turn my light off for a second, but it is early and we are headed out. The camera's really good because it picks up, it looks a lot brighter than it actually is, so I'm cool with that. The flags that I have on my truck are, I thought it was rain. I'm like, why is that? What is that noise? Is it pebbles hitting my truck? No, it's the two American flags that I put up there hitting the rain. So we are hitting the road, and our first stop will be Bradenton. We are going to jump on I-75. We are headed to Nashville. So we're going to be going I-75 up through Florida into Georgia. Into Georgia, and then the way that and I don't have my GPS up yet because I don't need it. I probably wouldn't need it the whole way. I could get there, but we'll put it up when we hit Bradenton for gas. So we are about 200 miles from Bradenton, about 100 miles from Bradenton. And then we're about 4.5 hours to Georgia. And then we have to go all the way through Georgia and then go to Tennessee. And our first stop in Tennessee is going to be Cooters. And there should be some video of that coming up. If I don't include it here, it's going to be a standalone. And there may be 1 or 2 stops in Georgia before we get there. Anyway, we just started. We are headed out for this 2,500 mile road trip. We just got done mile 1. So there we go. We got 2,499 miles left, and then we're done. Awesome. All right, talk to you guys later. Well, it's about 6:42 in the morning, and the sun is up. We're still on I-75, and I just want to say, even though I can't play it for copyright issues, I'm so happy I have XM radio. And we're doing a little bit, we're doing about, let's say, 80 miles an hour. And yet we are getting passed by some of the people here that are just doing a lot higher than 80 miles an hour. And the sound that you hear, I'm pointing to the ceiling, is the 2 flags we put on. It sounds like it's raining in here because they keep hitting the roof, and they're like ta-ting, 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 ta-ting. So that's pretty anyway, we still have a long way to go and a short time to get there, like Jerry Reed would say. So I'm gonna put on some music and we're just gonna keep on going and stopping every couple hours to get gas and stretch our legs. Alright guys, so now we are getting into Tampa and you're going to see all the idiot drivers. I don't know what it is about Tampa and Atlanta. They just invite morons that have to drive 100 miles an hour and zoom in and out of traffic for no apparent reason. And Interstate 4 is about 8 miles ahead. There's congestion up here and people just have to race to the congestion. So this is the worst this and Atlanta are the worst two parts of any road trip I go on, is driving through Tampa and driving through Atlanta. This is always the worst part of Tampa I-75, is right where Interstate 4 comes into I-75, because it's right where everybody who wants to go to Orlando is getting off. That's what that road part is up there. But since they fixed it, since they built that part about 2 or 3 years ago, a lot of people still miss their exits up here. And it's always like this. And this has been under construction since I've been 20 years old, because this was under construction when I was stationed in Jacksonville in 1988. When I was in the Navy in 1988, this was under construction. When I was at college at Florida State University in the early 90s, this was under construction. And here we are in 2022, it's still under construction. So there's somebody's family has made billions of dollars off of this. But this is right where Interstate 4 comes up. They couldn't, all the best minds in the world and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, and they still can't figure out how to make an exit work. I don't get it. But all the people over there are trying to get up there to I-4, and the people in this lane are just trying to go north. So you're funneling everybody that came from Miami, Fort Myers, Naples, Sarasota. The lower half of Florida gets one lane to go straight. And everybody else is turning to the right, to I-4. And especially the week after Disney World, or the week after school ends, there's the I-4 sign, and everybody's trying to get to Orlando or I-95 or whatever. So, because Orlando's about 40 miles that way, and then Tampa is about 2 miles that way, 2 to 3 miles that way. Hey guys, we are about 10 miles from Georgia. The flags, they're gonna have to be fixed. We are at a Love's, and if we're talking about gas prices, just giving you a heads up, the gas prices here, because I think Georgia is a lot cheaper, but we are here and our gas right now is $4.59. So that's not too bad. It's not even noon yet. What time is it here? It is, sorry guys, I just look at my phone. It's 10:40 in the morning. So we left at 6 a.m. So 4.5 hours, a little over 4.5 hours to get from Fort Myers all the way up to the border of Georgia and Florida. That will probably be our longest leg, maybe not. So now I got to drive up. I'm going to put the GPS in, figure out. I could go all the way up 75 into across Chattanooga and then down, or we can go and cut the other way. I'm not really sure, but the GPS will help, and then we'll just go that way. I mean, I don't know how much shorter it would be if we follow. I think you can turn off 85 and go 24, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, I gotta go get some gas and get some food because I have not eaten breakfast yet. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, we got some Arby's and we've got some iced coffee. And according to my GPS, we have about 400 miles to go, 450 miles to go. And it says I'll be getting to North Atlanta about 5 o'clock tonight on I-75. So it's 11 o'clock now, so we got a good 6 hours of just driving straight up I-75 at this moment. And that's what we're doing. At least it's a really nice day. It is hot. I mean, it's like 80 degrees out, but traffic isn't too bad. And everything seems to be going okay. So I will check in with you later. Hopefully the weather is good, because it said it was going to rain, but it isn't raining. So this is good. So just so you guys know, the only way I'll eat roast beef or anything from Arby's is with a big giant wad of horsey sauce. I love their horsey sauce. And that's how you have to eat. If you're gonna get roast beef, you have to put like a lot of horsey sauce on. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat my horsey sauce sandwich. All right, guys, welcome to Georgia. Welcome to Georgia. Oh my gosh, we're at rest area number 10. In Georgia, and it's time for me to get out, stretch my legs, use the restroom. I like stopping at the rest areas because you can walk around for a couple minutes and nobody gives you a problem. So and throw some trash out from lunch. Oof. Stretch these legs. So we're making good progress, guys. We are almost 600 miles in, and we are right off I-75. You can't see it, but it's right there in Forsyth, Georgia. I used to live here actually back in 1996 when I worked at WMAZ television, way back in the day. But check the oil on this truck, and I still always check the oil because it's worth checking. Everything is good. Looks like all our fluids are good. So all the fluids are where they should be, I think. Let's see. Yep, that's still right there. That's right between max and min. So we might put some in later. Everything else looks good. So I guess we will. And we took 13 gallons of gas. Gasoline here is $4.59 a gallon, so $4.59, and we took 12.8 gallons. So we'll figure out the math in a minute or two. So 12 gallons. We went a little over 200 miles, so we're getting about 18-19 miles a gallon, which is fine. It's about a little bit better than that actually, so we're doing okay. All right, it's like 1 in the afternoon, so hopefully we'll get through Atlanta and then get on whatever the interstate it tells us to get onto on our way to Nashville. It actually says on the GPS that we should be in Nashville by 5:30 tonight. I don't know whether we'll get there or not, but that's the plan. All right, see you in a bit. This here is the exit that we will be coming to next Friday, because that is the exit that has the Atlanta Motor Speedway. So this is the Locust Grove Hampton exit here, and this is the Atlanta Motor Speedway exit, which is exit 212. And I'm gonna get over here. So that's the way to Atlanta Motor Speedway right there. And we'll be taking that exit in about a week when we come back this way. But just wanted to let you know. So it's a big giant round circle, and with 2 long fingers that go back to Florida. That's what I'm doing over the next couple days. All right, we are stuck in traffic for the first time in 545 miles. We're doing 24 miles an hour. We are below Atlanta at 2:30 in the afternoon. And so, yep, that's what we're doing. We're just sitting here going slow. But that's okay, because honestly, for the next, starting on Tuesday, everything I do is going to be kind of in a line of people just going slow. So might as well practice it now. All right, we're just sitting here on I-75, and we'll see you soon. All right, guys, if you want to see how far back it is, look at it. It goes pretty far. Well, it's been about 20 minutes and we've gone about 3 miles. As you can see, still got all that. We still got all that. We're still traveling at basically 3.8 miles an hour. And so we're gonna be here while we still are about 20 miles or so, whatever, left south of Atlanta. And we still have about, let's see, we're at 550 miles now. So I think it was 9:48, so we got about 400 miles to go. It's now 3:07. But, you know, we'll get there. Ain't no rush. I got nothing to do. I gotta be in Nashville tomorrow. And that's about it. So we'll be in Nashville tomorrow, and then we got a whole half day to get to Memphis from Nashville. So I don't think it'll be a problem. And we may cut over here and go over into that lane. We'll do that right now. Look at that. Woo! Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people here. Well, they got everything closed off. They got this one closed off. They got the high speed closed off. The 675 passer-by way, local stuff, all kinds of stuff closed off. So we're pretty much just closed off. But like I said, No big deal. Ain't like I got somewhere to be. So we've got 3 morons up here. One in that blue Camaro who's almost wiped out 2 people. This big black truck here who is going around everybody at about 100 miles an hour. And then there's a BMW. So we'll just turn the camera on here for a couple minutes just to see what happens. I hope nothing. I hope this is just nothing, but this is Atlanta, folks. This is when you come through here. It's why people don't want to come through here, because people drive like morons. I mean, we're all doing about 78, 79 in the left lane. Everybody's pretty much doing the same speed, and you get these people doing like 100, 120 coming flying through here. And if you want to do that, I've done that. I've been up to 168, but not on the road. That's what racetracks are for. If you want to do it on the road, well, then you need to pay the consequences if something happens. I don't want to hear you crying and moaning when you wreck your car or you go to jail for speed, or they take your car, or you lose your license. All that kind of stuff. You know, all you do is you hear about, you just hear about it all the time, and you know, you see these people doing dumb stuff. I mean, if the road's empty and you want to go do burnouts and do that stuff, that's awesome. On an empty road where you're not endangering people, but driving like an idiot in city traffic with 3 or 4 lanes of people going on vacation with families and trucks and all this other stuff, yeah, that's a little crazy. So hopefully everybody makes it okay. It looks like they did. Well, welcome to downtown Atlanta. Well, we're just going past the airport in Atlanta right now on 75. So welcome to Atlanta. You'll notice the idiot in the electric golf cart up there, the Tesla, zooming in and out. So it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. There's the Coca-Cola plant to your left. And we are going straight through the center of Atlanta. I will not be turning to go downtown like my GPS wants me to. I've done this route many times, and the last thing I'm going to do is
1.5 miles. Take exit 243 on the right to Langford Parkway.
We don't go into Atlanta. Farthest we go was back there at the Atlanta Speedway, and that was about 30 miles back. So this is all we do right here, is we'll go up here, we'll go through downtown Atlanta. I'm going to get over to the center lane here, because people will start going a little crazy here. Even the person behind me is. So you'll start seeing all the idiot drivers from the cities. And yes, I said you're an idiot. I did. I said if you drive in Miami, Atlanta, Tampa, you guys know who you are that drive like morons.
Take exit 243 on the right to Langford Parkway.
We're just going to go straight ahead right through all of Atlanta and then get on 75 on the other side.
In 1/2 mile, keep left to I-75 North, then keep right.
And here come the brakes, because now we're getting into city traffic. Back to 20 miles an hour. And we'll be this way for a while, so we're going to be doing this for a little while. I will get back to you when we get on the other side of the city. So if you wonder why I'm not going to be doing any video, this is the excitement. As you can see, it just snakes through, doing about 6 miles an hour. And it goes all the way up there. So that is where we're at. Exit 247. And we've got about 5 miles to get onto the other side of the city. You need to know. To get to Midtown, 6 miles ahead, the travel time is 27 to 29 minutes. 30 minutes of 8 lanes of traffic one way. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 lanes, sorry. 7 lanes of traffic going to downtown from the south at 3:30 and, well, 3:45 in the afternoon on a Friday. Go 6 miles, takes 30 minutes. And that is why I don't live in cities anymore. This is like, every major city is like this, and it's just, why? I don't know. It just is.
In 1 mile, keep right on I-75.
Like we got a choice there, Siri, or whatever your name is. And as we come across the corner, we can see Atlanta in the distance. Atlanta is only 6 miles away, but it's gonna take a half hour to drive. There you go. The city, so right over there, that's the baseball field where the, I don't think the Olympics were there. I think they knocked down the one the Olympics were at, but that's, I believe that's still called Turner Field. You guys would know that if that's where the Braves play. It's right there off the interstate. And then as you can see, you can get off there, go to Georgia State, or you can hit I-20 or I-75 or I-85 or whatever, and then there's the city back there. And when they had all the stuff going on here where they were blocking traffic and all, I don't know how you could tell, because this is not a day when anybody's doing anything to block traffic, and it still crawls. So, I don't know. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Not really. I mean, it's been 10 minutes since the last, to you it was like 5 seconds ago, but to me it was 10 minutes ago. So I'm like a time traveler. Actually, you're the time traveler. I'm the one that's stuck because it's just so slow. So slow. All right. Like I said, we'll try and see if we see on the other side unless something interesting pops up. Oh, there he is. What's it called? Park Stadium?
Keep right on I-75.
Georgia State Park Stadium. Oh, I know the baseball players play there, so. Anyway. So someone back in the 1950s or 60s thought it was a great idea to put the interstate directly through the middle of Atlanta. That's right. Somebody who calls themselves a professional thought, hey, let's just put an interstate right through the center of a city, I guess, to make it easier to get people to get off and on. But I don't have that degree. I would have said go around the city and have everybody feed from the outside. But, you know, I'm not a professional planner and I don't work for the government, so. And we are now on I-75 North, leaving the city. It is 4:09. We're still on the northern end of Atlanta. We're coming up to Marietta. But everybody else wanted to go on I-85 because that's the one that goes around the city, I think. And we are on 75 North. So now we can actually drive again. So we're almost on schedule. We're at 4:09. I did not want to come through here at 5 o'clock. So we're on our way back out. And you can see all the traffic now that's coming from the north that's getting stuck. So anyway, we're heading out of Atlanta right now. So that's cool. So I'll talk to you in a little while. All right, guys, I don't know what that is. Let's see. That is a Shelby. That is somebody's Shelby that's welded together. It's either Shelby, it looks like a Shelby, looks like a 70. It looks like a shorty car, like somebody made a shorty Mustang. That's so weird looking. It looks short, like somebody put it together short. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, nope, that's a GT350 Shelby. It's a GT350 Shelby. So that's looks like a 69 or a 70 GT Shelby. It says GT350. It's definitely a 68 or a 69. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. It says GT350. You guys are gonna have to help me out. You're gonna have to help me out. All right, he's gone. Guys, I don't know what's up here. I want to say Chevelle. I saw the color, and that's got to be a, yep, yeah, that color's not a modern car. That was a 69 Chevelle by the taillights. Is that a Chevelle? What is that? Yeah. So I'd say a 69 Malibu. Nice. 69 Malibu. You can always tell they don't make those colors anymore. So you see it far away, it's like, oh, I knew there was something. Plus there was some chrome glinting in the afternoon sun. And when you have chrome anymore glinting on any sun, you know it's not a modern car. So we're coming up to Marietta, Georgia. All right, we're up in Georgia. Whoa, this guy is going to have to avoid. That's an old, looks like an old Ford LTD or an old Mercury. Let's see. It's an old Ford. Old LTD. I don't know if he's going to the Tennessee or not. You can see him in the mirror, I think. But very cool car. Hey guys. We are at mile 685.6 on our trip, and we just got some coffee. We're fueled up again. We're getting about 20 miles a gallon, so that's really good. It is 6:10 p.m. We have about 5.5 miles until we go to Interstate 24. We're on I-75 now. We're going to go down here. We've got about 5.2 miles. In a couple miles, we will be, in 3 miles, we will be in Tennessee. And then on exit 2, we'll go west on Interstate 24. And I kept looking and figuring out, why does it keep telling me I'm going to get there at 7:18? There is no way I'm driving from Chattanooga, which is where we'll be here shortly, to Nashville in an hour. And then I realized there's a time change. So I don't know if it's 1 hour or 2 hour, but whatever it is, that's why that tells me I'm going to be there at 7:18 tonight, even though it's 10 after 6. And that's because the time change will be the local time, not the amount of time it gets there. So let's see, we've got 2 miles left to go. So in about 2 minutes or so, we will be in Tennessee, where I-75 comes into Tennessee. Hey guys, so of course, while I'm driving, the battery went dead. As we came into Tennessee, we are about 2 miles in to Tennessee on Interstate 24. And it's odd because the interstate here, if you look at the different interstates that we've been on, the different interstates, like an interstate in Florida is like really wide and there's nothing in the way of anything and it just flows. And then the interstates, as you get up to northern places, or even here in this state, it's almost like this interstate wasn't an interstate. It was like a highway that they just renamed the interstate. So, and we are just sitting here in traffic. And of course, just like you guys, no matter what lane I pick, will be the slow lane. So now I'll pull in this lane and then that one will go. So we're coming down mountains. So you can see the mountains in the background. So that's telltale of northern Georgia and of course Tennessee. So there's the mountains. And if we look way ahead down there, you can see traffic is just crawling and crawling. It just goes slow. And I don't know why, but I'm assuming it has something to do with the mountains, something to do with it's Friday, something to do with it's the first week of kids out of school and everybody's on vacation. And it's also 6:21. I don't know if that's rush hour. I don't even know what time zone I'm in here right now. So it could be, well, it wouldn't be behind. Would it be behind? Yeah, it would be behind. Okay, so that may be it. Maybe it's 5 o'clock traffic and not 6 o'clock traffic. I don't know. But anyway, this is the interstate here. And we have, I think, I'm pretty sure we have about, I think we have about, let's see, we're at mile number 695. So I think we have about 200 miles left. So we have about 200 miles left to go to get to Nashville. And it's 6:22 my time. It says we're gonna get there at 7:20 their time. So I think that's about right. So we actually have about 2 hours left on this trip. Anyway, I just had dinner, which was a chicken sandwich, which I'm not supposed to eat bread, but you know, on a trip like this, sometimes you eat what you don't want to. I got my coffee. I've been doing pretty good on this trip and I plan on doing really well. I just couldn't get to my avocados. All right, well, we will see you shortly. So what's wrong with America? That's what's wrong with America right there. Look at that mill. I don't know what that factory or mill made, but whatever it is, they haven't been making it in a long time, and it's probably, whatever it was is probably being made now in China, and it looks like there's wire or something there. So maybe that was wire or hose or something. And that just sucks, because how many jobs in this town? I mean, we're up here in Chattanooga, or near Chattanooga, and it's part of the mountains here. And I don't know what that was. Something Forge, I don't know. But anyway, that's just like, when I was a kid, that was probably running. In one generation, that probably destroyed a generation and every other generation here, this town, that probably paid good money, and probably a lot of people from this town worked there. And now it's probably a whole bunch of people in Beijing. And who do you go see about that? I don't know. You know, I mean, Republicans, Democrats, anybody, everybody that's ever been in power, plus the people that own the place, I don't know. Plus the people that shop at stores that buy Chinese goods and everything. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was just a thought. Sorry. I don't talk politics, and that's not really politics. It's just the history of America right now. And it's getting rewritten, and it's not doing too well. So we got to kind of change that. Okay, we're still on East 40. Actually, why am I on West 24? So we're on west Interstate 24, and why is it say East 40 to Knoxville? I'm not going to Knoxville. Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on here. Hey guys, we are in Tennessee at the Welcome Center. Oh my gosh, let me get out here. Oh, I haven't. We are in the middle of the Tennessee mountains, and we are at a Welcome Center here. So I'm gonna go inside, take a look at the map, figure out where we are and how long it's gonna take us to get to where we gotta go. So come on with. Let's see. So we're gonna walk in here. I don't even know if they're still open. I have no idea what time it is. Let's go in. Is there a map? So there's the weather, and it looks clear. Let's see, 24. All right, so we're heading from 24 to there, and then we're gonna end up taking 40 to Memphis. So that's, looks like what we're doing. So now I know where we're at. Anyway, Knoxville, Middle Tennessee. So it's a Welcome Center. But now we know where we are. And that's what I want. Oh, we're on Central Time, so it's not even 6 o'clock yet. Okay, so somewhere we crossed the timeline, so now it's an hour before. So my clock's off and the car clock is off, and also it's not even 6 o'clock yet. So we're in Central Time. That makes sense. Okay. So if my phone says 6:58, but it's actually 5:58, so that will help. Anyway, looks like we're heading right to Nashville, and that's where we need to be. So I'll see you shortly. So we're still on I-24 heading to Nashville, and I just thought you guys might want to see some of the cool scenery, the big cliffs and everything along the road. It's 7:26 my time, 6:26 Knoxville time. We're still 86 miles away, but I just thought I would show you some of the scenery. Oh, excuse me, my ears just popped, so I had to yawn. Wonder what happens if one of those trees falls down from up there. I guess it blocks the road, huh? So that's weird. Maybe that's why they're changing all the lanes. I don't know. But we just keep going up and down the mountains, and then up the mountain and down the mountain, and up the mountain and down the mountain. That's all we're doing. Pretty cool scenery though, huh? I think so. Anyway, at least we'll get there and through the mountains before it's dark, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Look at the size of those tires. Holy crap. Alright guys, so I am trying to find a hotel room here, and I have never been in a place that has so many one-way roads. I saw it from the road, but I can't find this place, so I don't know. I'm not gonna stay at the DoubleTree because I'm cheap. I mean, I'm not that cheap, but when I'm by myself, I'm cheap. And I thought I saw a place called Sleep Inn, and I have to find it now. So let me figure out where, because I'm in a town called Murfreesboro. I came here back in 1996 or 98 and did a book signing for one of my novels. That was the last time I was in this town, and honestly I could not tell you anything about what it is today compared to what it was.
1/2 mile. Take the ramp on the right to I-24 West.
All right, I got to figure this out. I can see the sign. There's the Cracker Barrel sign. I wonder if it's over there. All right, that's what I'm going to have to check out. So I think I'm going to have to go over there. So it feels like 9 o'clock to me, but it's only 8:22 here. The sun's starting to set, and I'm on the interstate. I could have got a room, but it was going to be like 160, 170 bucks for one night. And honestly, all I'm going to do is sleep in it. I was going to go to the campground, and you know, I'm just trying to save all the nickels that I can. If April was here, we would have gotten the first place for 160 a night, no problem. But if it's just me, I got the tent. I'm just gonna find a campground or something, put the tent up on the back, and just sleep. So that's basically the plan at this point, is just find the rest area and crash there, or find a campground. I know we passed a couple, so I'm gonna see if I can find those, and then that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, guys, I guess we will get a hotel. There's a bunch of them over here. One of them has to be, will have to be worth our while. So we're gonna get a hotel. It's 9 o'clock at night, my time, 8:30 their time. Why is it different? Oh, it must be 8 o'clock their time. So if they have one here that's under 150, then we'll get it. It's just one night. And it's Friday night. Crap. Well, let's see if they have something here. Hey guys, how you doing? We are at the Sleep Inn. That's what it's called, Sleep Inn. It's actually a really nice hotel, part of the Choice Hotel chain, of which I am a VIP, but this is not sponsored by them. And we are right next to April's favorite place, Cracker Barrel, which, if she was here, you know she'd be getting a Charleston Chew, because I don't know what it is about that. So we're here for the Hot Rod Power Tour. Tomorrow we are going to go over to Cooters and see all the Dukes of Hazzard stuff, which is why we're here in Nashville. And then we leave here. I just drove 949 miles to get here today. Then we will be going out to Memphis, and we're trying to get into Graceland. I've got somebody working on that right now. When we will also be meeting everybody at the hotel out there. So then we'll be back here in town here on Tuesday. So tomorrow I may scout out the joint and walk around a bit, and then for the rest of Sunday we will be in Memphis, and then we will be back here with 3,500 of our close friends on Tuesday. They're having the CMA Awards here today, or this weekend, and so we may see some other people on here. You may not. Right now we're working on some people that may show up on the channel, and if they don't, they don't. No big deal. But the truck ran great. I was going to use the tent, but couldn't find a place to go and use it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I told you I'd put up a video every single day while we're on this trip. We're going to be putting more up tomorrow. You're going to get to see the Dukes of Hazzard Museum, Cooter's Place, and maybe a special guest or two. And then you'll see the people as everybody arrives in Memphis. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Remember, please hit the subscribe button. Please go and check out our store if you haven't already, and help us that way. Ring the bell if you want to see our videos. Please like, comment. I'm going to read all your comments. And you're basically seeing this almost in real time. So hopefully you'll get to see a bunch of other YouTube people that you like, and a whole ton of really, really great cars and trucks and vehicles that we've never seen before that people are proud of. So thanks a lot, and here's where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link. You will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds with, and you click on that, and it's going to take you here. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.